In a quiet corner of Cheshire, hidden from view for more than 50 years, are a couple of old Austin 7s that need a bit of love.
That one's a Ruby, 1938. Oh, and that one, the Austin, the baby Austin, is 1932, same age as me.
Well, it's got more bits falling off.
Yeah, there's her.
Phyllis Porter has been wondering what to do with them for decades.
My dad bought it me. It might have been late 60s, early 70s. And he brought it me for a run around so I could get out. And unfortunately, it broke down soon after I had it.
It's been in the corner of this garage alongside the other one ever since. But the car's time has come. Their fate lies in the balance. So along with daughter Jill and Jill's husband Paul, it's time to close the book.
What can you remember about the sort of look and style of the car?
It was slow. That's all I can think. It was very, very slow. Didn't go very fast, so we always had a queue behind us. We had quite a lot of people in it, didn't we?
Sometimes, just neighbours.
And you didn't have to have seat belts and things, did you, in those days?
No, it's a different world then. They were good old days, they were. There wasn't much traffic on the road. I think it was very complicated to drive. I think we had a little thing on the steering wheel. When you were going along at a certain mileage, you had to turn this thing on the steering wheel. I think it was very complicated, because I'm sure you used to have to double clutch it then.
Moving on to Ruby.
That came later. I think it came from an old farmer. He wanted to get rid of it, and my husband said, oh, we'll have it. And it came, and that's how it came. It was just like that.
That's not
They
been
never
touched.
touched it.
I thought this had indicators.
It did have, sure. I mean, if the indicators didn't work, you stuck your arm out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Come on. Nobody does it nowadays.
No, you don't have to indicate if you've got a BMW.
Oh, we've got a little mouse. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's gone underneath.
We just had a mouse.
Oh, it's there. Oh, look, it's gone round there. It's behind the timber.
what are we going to find when we start moving these cars?
A lot of mice.
A lot of mice, probably.
I hope they're worth a lot. I've seen minis come, I've seen anglers come, and I've seen, seen them all, and they're all making money. Anyway, I don't know, but as much as possible.
Fueled by digestives, Jack and apprentice Little Jack have made it to Cheshire to collect the two vintage Austins quicker than you can say dunk.
Hello, Yoshi Phyllis.
I'm finished.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
How are we doing?
We're in here, are we? Oh, blimey.
Oh,
Here we go, look. This is going to be fun. Wow. We've got some work to do, Jackie boy. Dad sent me on this one. He was going to send me on my own, and say, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be able to push him on the trailer, he says.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'm sure we'll be able to do it.
Motor for the millions went the ads, and the Austin 7 was just that. An absolute game changer that brought cheap motoring to the masses. Nicknamed the Baby Austin because of their small size, the 7 was the first mass-market car to be controlled by the same 3 foot pedals we use today. One of the vehicles that changed everything, the 7 was a pioneering car of the people. It made Austin and BMW, who had licensed the design as their first car, the Dixie. In total, 300,000 were made, and 7,000 still survive. If you see one of these on the road, you will be smiling, but probably be behind it.
It is. That was close, wasn't it?
You always get an easy job, Jude, don't you?
Oh no. It'll be right. Let's get cracking. Hopefully, they'll be fairly free. Start the truck up, Jack. Start the truck up for when we're winching. Make sure handbrake's on well. Now we're rolling, that's handy.
I remember it coming. I said, whatever have you bought that for? Because it was exactly like that when it came. You know, it was in that condition. That's it. Oh, dear. Like I was had to stand out all these years. Yeah. Yeah, I can put my car in this winter.
I'm hoping this front end will pull itself round, but I might be wishful thinking, truthfully. There we go. Ride it along that crease. Yeah, keep left a bit. I'll do it there.
Yeah. As far as we're aware, Jack, everything's there.
Good.
Just not in the right order.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Just hope they're very good at, is it Jenga or
That's it.
something like that, Rubik's cubing.
So is this actually your first collection, Jack?
Yeah, first one that's a bit further than a couple of miles down the road. Yeah, it's the first proper one. So yeah, it's all right.
We just had a little scenic tour out, didn't we, Jacko?
It was quite nice, to be honest.
Yeah, just a nice little date day. Jacko's loving it. Yeah, Phyllis, bless her. I thought she might be getting upset, but she doesn't seem too fussed, I don't think. I think she's happy for a bit of room in a garage, bless her. Nice to meet you, Phyllis. I know that's the next challenge now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a ring.
One thing getting them on, it's another getting them off.
That's it. Good. Right, we'll get out your way. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Glad to have got rid of them, really. Because they're
Well, Mum
rusting.
is.
Yeah. They're just rusting.
Hey, somebody might enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as I say, keep somebody out of mischief.
It will, won't it?
Go on. Go on. Yeah, not too much.
The Austins are back at base. It was another tough job for Jack, but Derek's having none of it.
Well, you old boys making a bit of a go of it, weren't you? Me and your dad had got somewhere 20 years ago, no winch, we'd have pushed it on ourselves. Don't know they're born, do they?
Wait till you see this.
Aye.
You'll see it was all bloody locked on.
Yeah, I bet. Making excuses, man. We'd get somewhere, either no winch or winch packed up. Two of us had pushed that on. Me and my mum. Trouble is, you see, you send these young lads out. They can't cope. They can't cope, honestly. Had it too soft. You send them out, you get a phone call, they say, a right going on here. Talk of every wheel was locked up. And it's always a bit hard to pull, though, when you've got a burger in one hand and a Coke in the other, you know what I mean? Put that trailer back as far as it'd go.
You know when you've heard me say in the past, wants a little bit of weekend work?
Just once or twice.
Well, this one's more than one weekend's work. But it's an Austin 7. I would think it's about 1934. It's a box saloon, as you can see. Not ultra valuable done, but 7,000 or 8,000 quid looking lovely, I suppose, something on that line.
But Derek, it's going to take more than that to get it done.
No, it's not, because the man who's going to do it isn't going to count his 5,000 hours that he's going to spend on it. So all he's going to think, well, paint, well, paint won't cost me much. I'll get some paint cheap and that sort of thing and bits and pieces, and I'll want odds and sods, new running board and bits and pieces. But there I've just fished out. There's one thing he won't need.
Well, it might sound like a silly question, Derek, but
What is it? I'm telling you. There it goes on there, and it's the gasket that fits on there. There you go. You got one of them now, look, so you haven't got to buy one of them. So there's like, I don't know, but there's like 15 quid saved, isn't it? So, lovely. But generally speaking, if you look round the car, it's a straight old car, you know. It really is a level old thing. Look how solid all the panels are. The engine looks as though it could run this afternoon. In fact, the chances are, if that's free, if she were free, but she's not, so the first thing to do, I would do, just for a bit of novelty, whip the plugs out, fill the bores up with diesel and see if you can free it off. And if you can free that engine up, I bet we'd have that running in 20 minutes. Look at the tyres. They came off the road like that. He's got his last 8 out of them tyres, hasn't he? So we've got straight panels, we've got a lovely straight radiator surround, we've got a really nice mint core, undamaged, we've got an engine bay that you could almost tonce up as it is. You've got a sunroof that's seen no work at all, look at it. Perfect. Windscreen much the same, windscreen surround exactly the same. Steering wheel in superb order. Look at that headlining. Absolutely original, totally original. This will live again. No question about it.
It's the old story that there's an optimum time to move such things, isn't there? Do we think they're worth anything? We're going to find out in a minute, aren't we?
The Austin 7 and the Austin Ruby. There's loads of spares that go with them. It's one big package. They're all down at the farm at the moment there. We help you load them, don't worry about that. The lady who owns them is just slightly north of retirement age.
91. You wouldn't think so, though. You would not think so.
How lovely is that?
She was more switched on than Jack.
More switched on than Jack. She was more of help than Jack.
More help than Jack as well, yeah.
I did it there. I heard Jack was sat down eating cucumber sandwiches.
I know, yeah. She was winching it on with me.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. £3,600 we've got. 27, 28, 2008, 2008, 29. 2009 on sale then at £3,000. At £3,000, the whole package. We'll load you up down the farm. Don't worry, we'll get everything that we've got. You're going to get. There we are. £3,000. We're going to sell at £3,000. Then at £3,000 for the first, second, third, and last time they're on sale at £3,000.
£3,000. That's scary, isn't it? But again, maybe somebody's into that sort of thing and wants the parts and knows what they're looking for.
What a lot of work, don't they? But they're Austin 7s. An Austin 7 men of army, aren't they?
Absolutely, yeah.
So, there you go.
The Austin 7 Baby and Ruby are still together, and new owners Tim and Julie are hoping to have the cars re-registered soon. Then the restoration work will begin in earnest. Little bits have been done, and already the cars are looking more like their old selves.